in the process of looking for boost leaks while doing some beta testing for EWG. I pressurized the turbo side over here so that I could get an idea if there was any leaks in the manifold, and I couldn't help but notice that every bit of air leak was coming out of these GFBs. Never had a problem before, and I'm assuming I just had never noticed that much boost leak before. So in doing so with the leak test, I hear piston coming out of it. So I started to look at it, and if you have the plastic little plenum collector, whatever you want to call it, if you have the plastic one, you cannot use the GFBs. If you look inside, you see the gap on the far left and far right. The gasket does not. The gasket is literally just outside of those far left and far right sides. The gasket does not seal on this. It pisses air out of these side webbings. I don't know how I hadn't noticed it prior to that, but the OEM ones look like this. As you can see, it's real tight to it because the actual gasket inlet that is on these, let's see here. The actual gasket that's on these, as you can see, does that little bit of angle there, but it's not the same shape as the actual part it's collecting to. But if you look at it compared to this one, all's well. So clearly OEM works fine because it's also the same shape. So if you had the, I think it's the 18s, I'm sure 18 or 19s and 20s switch to plastic. If you have the 18s with the metal ones, you're fine, because this whole thing is a machined face that's all solid aluminum, doesn't have this body webbing. But if you have the plastic one, you may not notice that it's leaking, but you may want to take a look at that.